Vlogmas day 12. I missed yesterday just because I did, but like taking a little break, and I honestly didn't do anything interesting anyways. I don't remember. Anyways, today was kind of a boring day too. George and I just stayed at home. We had some errands to do. Or not errands, but like home stuff to do. So one of the things that I had to do was fix some of Justin's pants, because he goes through jeans like nothing when he's at work. He always blows out the knees. So every once in a while I have a stack that I need to get through. So that was my task for today. And I realized that my sewing machine is broken, but that I bought one, and I made a video of when I was using it, because it's this old one from the 60s, so I'll put that in the 60s, I think. This old vintage, cool vintage sewing machine that I've never used before, and I feel kind of a little bit foolish now for never using this thing. Before Knit City, I was fighting so hard with my sewing machine. I'm not a seamstress. I don't know very much about sewing machines or anything, so I spend a lot of time fighting with my sewing machine. It's sitting over there on top of my pantry thing, waiting for either to go to the thrift store or to go get repaired, and at this point it's probably going to the thrift store, because my super cool seafoam green giant metal brick of a sewing machine, after sitting for, I'd say, over 10 years, it has just been brought house to house and sat different places and never been tested or used or anything. I don't even think it's been plugged in. I plugged it in and it works perfectly. So that was really, really cool. And now I just feel a little silly for never even trying it. That's about it. Dinner's in the oven. George is playing Legos. I'm watching some podcasts, waiting for Justin to get home from work. And while he's there, I'm sneaking in a little bit of his antler hat. As the start of his antler hat, this is using Cascade 220 in the charcoal colorway. Charcoal or jet? I know the number is 4002. But yeah, getting a nice start on that, so that will definitely be done for Christmas. And then hopefully tonight I will be working some more on Lennon's Christmas present. And then that's about it. There's also something else, but I'm going to tell you about it later, because George is here and it's a secret. And this is a sewing machine that I got at a garage sale like 8 years ago for 20 bucks, and I've never actually used it before. I asked the people when I bought it if it worked, and they said yes, but I've just never actually sat down to use it. It seems to be like, I haven't tried sewing anything yet, but I mean, you press the pedal down and it goes, so we'll see. I also went on YouTube to try and figure out how to like thread it and stuff. Couldn't really find anything. And then I remembered that like the whole sewing machine flips up and there's a little compartment under here, and it still has the original instruction book. So yeah, it's super cool. And one thing that I really love about this, and this says something about like the time that we live in the back of the book is, like, you would never find this in a new anything, but this is diagrams and part names and numbers for the entire sewing machine, so that you can repair it if something breaks. Imagine that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this threaded up and see if I can sew up some holes in Justin's pants. So after threading it and adjusting the tension like twice, it totally works. It's a little terrifying. Reverse works, it goes straight, it goes back. That's all I really need it to do. So that's pretty friggin' cool. It smells a little bit like burnt dust because, I mean, it's been sitting for 8 years. That's about it. The thing that's a little bit scary, not scary, but there is this, like, it's totally open in the back. So I just told Georgia to be very careful when it's going. But yeah, I should be able to, we don't touch that, right? So yeah, Justin will have some new pants. So this is what I was talking about when I said I had something to talk about that I didn't want to talk about in front of Georgia. And that is these little adventy, they're supposed to be mittens, but I didn't put the thumb on there because it was annoying. These little, like Georgia calls them her pockets. And I didn't really want to say anything in front of Georgia because I don't know, like I just don't know if she knows that I'm doing it, or if she thinks that I'm doing it, or if she thinks that Santa's doing it. So I didn't want to like wreck that for her. So I've been, these are something that I started last year, and I only got to, I think 13. Yeah, 13. This was the last one that I completed last year. And so my goal was to finish the rest of them. And I've just finished number 17. So I have seven more to go only, which is really nice because I friggin' hate making these things. I really don't like them. I'm doing the magic loop, and for some reason they just like, they're just annoying and I'm not really into them. And I thought I would be able to like get away with just reusing old ones, because that's what I did last year. I would just like use, you know, she was only 2 last year. She didn't know the numbers on them. She didn't know what the number 13 was or what day it was. So I could very easily just reuse them. And not this year. Because this year, every morning, up, and she's like rubbing her eyes and then going to the tree to find her pocket. And sometimes she'll ask if it's okay if she goes to find her pocket. It's really cute. But after she's gotten whatever it is out of her pocket, she also has like a Cars advent calendar. She'll get really excited and she'll ask, you know, oh, what number are we looking for again? And I'll tell her, oh, we're number 12. Oh, I'll go grab the pocket from the tree. So she'll go and grab the pocket, and then she'll match the number to the number on her advent calendar. So now I have to finish them all. So I just spent a little while. I just did 16 and 17. So only 7 more left. Thank goodness. I really love them. I think they're really cute, and I like, you know, adding them to the tree every night, and like I love having them. I do not like making them. I don't mind color work usually. I don't know, something about them. I was gonna show a little bit of how I do my color work. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want to do it right now. Plus then I would have to start another one, and then I would have to finish another one, and I think I'm only gonna do 2 tonight. So if I do another one tomorrow, then I will show you. Until then, Good night.